One of the most important steps in the manifestation process is being able to let go of the outcome. And this is something that so many people struggle with. Therefore, in today's video, I'm going to share with you my 3-step process to detach from the outcome so that you can effortlessly materialize your manifestation into your experience. Hi Lovebug, this is Priya, your Love Plus Manifestation Coach, and today these 3 steps that I'm going to be sharing with you to detach from the outcome played such an important role in allowing me to manifest my dream relationship with my husband, an 82% pay rise when I used to work in corporate London, my thriving coaching business, winning the lottery, and so much more. So let's get started. 3 steps to detach from the outcome. Step number 1, acknowledge that you are not letting go of your desire. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, there are 2 factors to this. The first factor to consider is that your desire is already done. So what do I mean by this? I mean that the very second that you have a desire, your higher self, the universe, God, source, whatever you want to call it, is on it and arranges the cooperative components on your behalf to make your desire happen. What this means is that right now, your desires is actually available to you. And it's really about you becoming an energetic match to it so that you can perceive what is already available to you. Now, an analogy that I like to use is a radio. When you tune your radio dial to 93.7 FM, you can hear what is being broadcasted on that particular station. But it doesn't mean that what is being broadcasted on 97.8 FM doesn't exist. That's still there, but it's invisible to you because you're not tuned in to that radio station. In the same way, I want you to think of your desires as already there. They're already available to you, but invisible to you because you are not yet an energetic match to them. But nonetheless, the bottom line is your desire is already done. It's already here, it's already available to you, and it's really only a matter of you becoming an energetic match to it so that you can perceive what is already here. Now, the second factor to consider when it comes to the fact that you are not letting go of your desires is that the universe, your higher self, God, whatever you want to call it, is expanding through your desires. And so are you, because there is no separation between you and the universe. You are the universe and the universe is you. So every time you form a personal preference, you and your higher self are expanding through your unique personal preferences. And here's how this really works, to go deeper into it. We live in a dualistic universe, meaning yin and yang, hot and cold, where opposites exist. And actually polarity, duality is actually balance. Another name for that is balance, okay? The universe is always going to be living in balance, which means that polarity will always exist. And as long as polarity always exists, you cannot help but form your personal preferences. So that will never stop. You came here to form your personal preferences. You came here to expand through them, you and your higher self. So you cannot ever really stop having desires. That's actually impossible. So what does this all really mean? It means that your desires play a role in the evolution of all that is, in the evolution of infinite intelligence, God, source, the universe, whatever you want to call it. So to summarize, the reason why you are never letting go of your desires is because 1, your desires are already done. They are already available to you. The universe has arranged cooperative components on your behalf to make your desires happen. And it's really only a question of you becoming an energetic match to it so that you can perceive what is already here. And 2, every time you form a personal preference, you and your higher self expand through your preferences. You become more. Therefore, once you actually have a desire, you cannot shrink who you have become. All you can do is continue to expand, continue to evolve. And the number one reason why so many people find it challenging to let go of their attachment to the outcome is because they have this limiting belief in the background that says, if I let go of my attachment to the outcome, then it means that I'm letting go of my desire, which means that my manifestation cannot happen. When in actual fact, this is simply not the case. You are never letting go of your desire because it's actually impossible to shrink who you have become once you have expanded. So the key then really becomes about how to actually keep up with your desire. And this is about becoming an energetic match to it. Now, becoming an energetic match to it is really about you shifting out of the energy of wanting and into the energy of having. Because when you're in the energy of wanting, the signal, the energetic signal that you're broadcasting to the universe is, I don't yet have my manifestation. And therefore the universe is going to demonstrate to you that you don't yet have your manifestation. So the key is to be able to shift yourself into already having it. Now, when you're in the energy of having it, the signal that you're now broadcasting to the universe energetically is, I already have my desire. And therefore the universe then has to demonstrate to you that you do already have your desire. Therefore, what was once invisible to you now becomes visible, and you're able to perceive it with your 5 senses. Now, you might be wondering, okay, Priya, that's great. I understand that I'm never really letting go of my desire when it comes to letting go of attachment to the outcome. But then what am I letting go of? Well, this then brings us on to step number 2, letting go of vibrational resistance. Now, what do I mean by vibrational resistance? Well, the one thing that always causes vibrational resistance is our attachment to the how and the when our manifestation will occur. So when we are trying to figure out the how our manifestation will occur, when we're trying to figure out the when our manifestation will occur, this causes vibrational resistance within us, which lowers our vibration and blocks off our manifestation. Furthermore, the degree of our vibrational resistance dictates the speed at which our manifestation will flow into our experience. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, what I mean is that the relationship between your vibrational resistance and the speed at which your manifestation will occur is an inversely proportional relationship. Now, when something is inversely proportional, or something has an inversely proportional relationship, what it means is that when you have 2 variables and one variable goes up, the other variable will go down, and vice versa. So if we were to translate this to the relationship between vibrational resistance and the speed of your manifestation, what it means is that when you have high vibrational resistance, you slow down the speed of your manifestation. And conversely, when you have very low vibrational resistance, you speed up the manifestation that you desire. And furthermore, when you have 0 vibrational resistance, your manifestation will happen instantly. So when it comes to letting go of your attachment to the outcome, it's never about letting go of your desires, which is actually impossible. It's always about letting go of the vibrational resistance that is hindering your manifestation from occurring. And furthermore, the relationship between your vibrational resistance and the speed at which your manifestation occurs is an inversely proportional relationship, meaning when you have very little vibrational resistance, your manifestation will happen very quickly. Now, in step number 3, I'm going to share with you how you can let go of vibrational resistance so that you can speed up your manifestation. But first, if you're finding this content valuable, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I post videos about how to effortlessly manifest your desires into your experience. And I'd love to hear from you. Are you somebody who was aware that your manifestation is already done and is already available to you? Or is this an aha moment? Also, would you like me to make a video where I explain the true meaning of your desires, given what I've shared with you in this video so far is really me scratching the surface? If so, comment below and let me know. Finally, step number 3, how to let go of vibrational resistance. Well, this is simple. You let go of vibrational resistance by trusting in your divinity, by trusting in your higher self, by trusting Source, God, the universe, whatever you want to call it. Now, the reason why this is so important is because your human mind was never designed to work out the how or the when. And when your human mind doesn't know the answer to something, this is when you feel stressed. This is when you feel angst. This is when you lower your vibration, which actually blocks off your manifestation. Now, conversely, your higher self already knows the how, and the when is contingent upon you lowering your vibrational resistance. But the how, remember, has already been worked out for you. The cooperative components have already been laid out by your higher self to allow your manifestation to happen. So that's already done. Therefore, it's really important to begin to turn inwards and focus on your divinity. Trust in your divinity. And I can tell you firsthand from my own experience that the more I let go of the how and I focus on my connection to my divinity, meaning my alignment, this allows me to lower my vibrational resistance, which then speeds up my manifestation. Whenever I choose consciously to turn inwards and trust in my divinity, trust in my higher self that already knows the answer to the how, that my human mind doesn't know the answer to, and therefore my human mind tends to freak out when it doesn't know the answer to things, my manifestations always pop into my experience very soon. Whether that was when I manifested my husband, more abundance, or my coaching business, and so much more. Everything unfolded very quickly because of this 3-step process that I am sharing with you when it comes to letting go of our attachment to the outcome. So to summarize, when it comes to letting go of the outcome, you are never letting go of your desires. This is actually impossible because when you have a desire, you and the universe expand through your personal preferences. Furthermore, once you acknowledge that you have a desire, the universe is on it and lays out the cooperative components to make it happen, which means that your desire is already done and is already available to you. You are also aware that when it comes to letting go of the outcome, what you're really letting go of is your attachment to the how and the when your manifestation will occur. Because when you're trying to figure out the how and the when, this causes vibrational resistance within you, which lowers your vibration and blocks off your manifestation. And finally, you now know how to let go of your attachment to the outcome, which is really about letting go of the vibrational resistance that is hindering your manifestation. And this is about trusting in your divinity, because your higher self already knows the answer to the how, whereas your human mind freaks out when it doesn't know the answer to something. So by consciously turning inwards and focusing on your divinity and focusing on your connection and on your alignment, what happens is that you then tune into the energy of trust, into the energy of trusting that your manifestation is already done and it's already on its way to you. Now, learning to detach from the outcome is only one factor in the manifesting process. If you want to learn how to become an energetic match to your desires so that you can shift out of the energy of wanting and into the energy of having, click the link below to get free access to my masterclass where I show you step by step exactly how to do this. Thanks for watching this video, love bug. Give me a thumbs up if it resonated for you, and I will catch you soon.